I play it pretty similar to how I play like Heretic, right? So if I see, depends what you're doing. So like, say you're coming off spawn, you see your teammates pushed up on one side, and I spawn B, I'd rotate around and take the other side of the map, sort of thing. So you always want to sort of rotate and have someone sort of
Yeah.
splitting the map so you don't get flanked.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I've found in 8s as well. So like, basically, if you're like the 4th spawner here, or like the 3rd spawner, say you see a few teammates in front, you quickly like shoot them or whatever, and then rotate. Because you can, like, especially in this version, you can cross map really fucking easily. So,
And so, yeah.
plug in the butt, basically. Like, you don't want your butt to leak and the other team to come through and shoot you in the side. You don't want to, let's say I spawn and I'm pushing up A straight and I've got no teammates in front of me. There's no real point of me coming top mid as the first guy. Like, you don't want to come here and get shots on because no one's pushed up to clean those guys that are weak. You're basically just getting yourself weak and eventually you're going to get naded down and pushed down and put bottom mid one hit while the other team's pushing into you. So, usually, either, if I came up like top A, I always throw these nades when I'm coming down if they're like rotating and just like push into like their corner. We would always try and push until there was like 2 people pushing into their base, and then the other 2 would play like around top mid-ish. Basically, as soon as a teammate, like if I'm standing here, and let's say I've got 2 guys pushing their A, I've got good shots on them. If a teammate died, I would push and take his spot. So you always want to put pressure on their flag. You don't want to just sit there. Let the spawners come take top mid. Because the idea is like, you're in here putting pressure on, it's holding them in their spawn, and your team pushes up for free to get top mid. Whereas, exact same thing happens if you don't push in. You'll eventually get weak, back down, and they'll push, and your spawners will be running into people that are full shields. If I push in and I know they're spawning B, I'll usually like, try and sit here. Like, just shoot them in the stairs and just try and keep my shields, get like free shots. And if I get weak, I can literally just drop.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Because what might seem like a second is like you taking that extra second to fucking make sure you stay alive is way bigger than just rushing into their flag and dying.
Ideal setup would be like one shooting down into their spawn, one guy like top B, and one guy like top mid. So you've literally got like a triangle looking at their spawn.
And you gotta be cautious when you come off spawn. Don't just like fucking, if you know they're spawning, the first thing literally every single person ever does when people push your base is nade the stairs. So sometimes taking the longer route and jumping up and walking through the box or jumping on top of the box like what Benno did is like the better option rather than just getting naded like that off spawn.
Yeah.
And dying.
You think about it from like your point of view as well. So like you come off spawn and you're getting callouts in your base. You come up and you start nading flag. Most annoying thing is someone literally standing like anywhere in this vicinity just shooting you because they kind of force you in, and the only time you can get away with it is if this guy jumps up onto the flag box. So yeah, the idea is you want to be like getting the kills as you pull the flag on this game type especially. Like that's for most game types, but this one especially, like there's no real point of getting an early pull because it's like, since they're spawning so close to you and can shoot you straight away from most angles, it's like you don't have an advantage. You literally just putting you fucking your teammates. So you want to like be ready to push in and grab the flag, like be in a good position to do it, and just keep as many shields as you can. Eventually just wait for the other team to make a mistake. It's kind of like playing the fucking top mid really well is like the difference between like stomping a team and not. Like if you're dodging nades, like if you're sitting here and getting weak and just sitting here waiting to die, probably going to be a trade first, but it's about how well you can like predict people. So like if I spawn here, guy spawns here, I might shoot him once, wait for a second, and then he's probably going to throw a nade, so I come straight back out. Get 2 more shots.
Yeah, and probably another thing is just thinking about people are going to nade all the time. Like 9 times out of 10, everyone nades the fucking streets when they walk up there. So if you know they're spawning there, just don't fucking walk into the grenades. Like,
yeah, pretty much. Like if you know they're spawning B, like come out. I'm on mouse and keyboard, so I might miss it. But yeah, you come out like this. Usually, if I'm the guy playing top mid as well, I'll try to play it like this because that's like the most dangerous spawn. That one there, because people just spawn and will just leak down to like your bottom mid. So you want to shoot this guy the second he spawns, because you can usually 4-shot him before he like leaks. You don't want to like stand here and try and challenge this, because what will happen is, yeah, you'll get put weak, this guy will get you weak, this guy will push through bottom mid, get to Mauler, shoot all your teammates on their flag.
When you're coming off spawn, you got to try and get the flow of how the game's going, like whether or not you should challenge till you die or you should try and play your life as long as you can. Like, depending on whether you're the first spawner, sometimes I try and do as much damage as I can. Like it's kind of hard. Like you kind of can tell by the deaths and how spread out they are and stuff.
Yeah.
Other times you want to pretty much get someone to try and basically run through and get bottom mid, come back around for the full to stop them.
Yeah, so if you get a forward spawn, that's like probably one of the only times I would go for like a quick flank. But if like, let's say there's 2 of them dead and I get this forward spawn and like we've got 2 dead, I'm not gonna go for that flank, because eventually like I'm basically putting myself between the guys that are pinching me and their spawners, and I'm just getting right in the middle, ready to be fucking spit roasted basically. So eventually I would come back through, clean them up, clean up the base, and then I'll push out. You don't want to just like leave a guy lurking at your base. You don't need, like, the thing is with this is sometimes like you might spawn here and be like, fuck, we need to be more aggressive and just push straight away. But like, you pushing through and getting weak on their dump opens up them to push really easily. Whereas like if you just come back, kill those 2, that their spawners are out of the game momentarily, and then you can push with numbers.